Body language reading entails reading people's minds just by looking at their bodies, not necessarily by a continuous staring, but by a quick glance at them. Observation is as key or needed to achieve this. Reading a person's body signs will help you understand what exactly is going on in his or her mind and those things that their lips are not saying, but their bodies are actually saying. So here are 5 sure ways to understand a person's body language. 1. Notice the body signals. Body signals reveal true feelings and thoughts. In communication, emphasis is usually placed on spoken words, whereas nonverbal communication is even more important and has more impact than the spoken words. In a case where what a person says is different from what his or her body language says, always trust the nonverbal message more than the actual words. This is because, compared to mere words, body language tends to be a more accurate reflection, a representation of what humans truly feel or think. Imagine a situation where you pay a friend a visit and he says, "Oh, what a surprise visit. Well, I'm glad you came, you're welcome." But then, you notice that he's not smiling and even has his arms crossed. With that, you should know that he means the exact opposite and is not really happy to have you around. He just does not want to sound rude. You should know you're not welcome there, so it is advisable you make your visit snappy and then take your leave. 2. Study their facial expression. The eyes are like the windows to the soul. They convey much of an innermost feeling. During a conversation and you notice that a person's eyes are either dilated or appear to be wide open, it shows that they're interested in the conversation and, of course, have no problem talking or listening to whatever it is you may have to say at the moment, even though what you're saying may not actually be making much sense. They are simply enjoying the talk with you, so you can gladly continue. 3. Notice the direction of their eyes. Where the eyes are directed could also imply a different thing altogether. When a person keeps looking elsewhere nonchalantly or keeps interrupting with a question which is not even related to the topic at hand, or probably keeps adjusting a part of their body uncomfortably, then it indicates a lack of interest in the conversation and as such should be discontinued and probably to be continued at a later date. Also observe if he or she is looking sideways. If they are looking at the side, then they might be feeling guilty or probably trying to hide something from you. If they keep looking down, especially during confrontations, it shows that they are feeling shameful or probably subservient depending on the situation at hand. 4. Observe their mood. A lot of times, people get so careless with their partners or with other people such that they fail to carefully observe the moods of these people even when their instinct tells them to do so. A person's mood at a particular moment says a lot and should not be overlooked for any reason. In a situation where you want to initiate a discussion or ask a person a question or even request for any favor, you should first of all take a closer look at them and try to figure out the current mood that they are in before you can proceed with anything. If you notice that they are not as cheerful as usual, find out what the problem is. Most times, two things are usually involved. It is either they only crave alone time or they are battling with an issue with them. If they want to be alone for some time, then do good to give them the space that they want. They need that space to cool off, meditate on their life, and get themselves together. If it is an issue they are battling with, help them come up with a possible solution to it. But in a case where you have asked and they have refused to talk or open up, it is advisable that you just let them be. Some people prefer to be alone when trying to figure out a solution to their problem before even talking to anyone about it. So give them some space, but before that, let them know you would be there whenever they want or need someone to talk to. It is only a matter of time for them to come around and open up to you. When they finally open up, listen to what they have to say. Do not ignore them or make them feel bad for ignoring you initially. Something is actually eating them up, so be cool with them and be more understanding. they would forever be grateful to you. 5. Consider putting yourself in their shoes. To understand the unspoken voice or body signs a person is exhibiting and make a sound meaning from it, you should learn to put yourself in their shoes. It is no doubt that it is only the person wearing the shoe that knows where it pinches the most. But most times, placing ourselves in the condition our partners or other people are in gives us an idea of what is actually going on with them. So if something bad befalls the one you love, always try to cheer them up. They may be trying to hide their true feelings by putting up a fake smile or by pretending not to be bothered. But hey, as a loving, caring, and most especially a sensitive partner that you are, you should be able to know that they're only putting up a charade, but deep down in their hearts, they are in pain. So try your best to be there for them. Love and encourage them. Show them that you care and understand. Let them know that you're not giving up on them, and remind them that you still remain their number one fan. With these 5 giving tips, you can easily delve into the mind of your lover or any random person and figure out those silent needs and wants, and finally understand those things that their lips are not saying, but their body is actually saying. I love you.